All Aboard, bringing you board games. Tonight on All Aboard.
The All Aboard A-Board list is back. This is a series on our channel where we choose a game to play a number of times over a season. The episodes will be released on the last Friday of each month. This time, we will be playing Epidemic Legacy Season 1 campaign.
Things are looking bad for humanity as 4 deadly diseases spread throughout the world. We are scientists working together to treat and cure these diseases.
Hi guys, my name is Glai.
And I'm Pat. It's great to see you here at All Aboard. So because we're going to be playing the full game of Pandemic Legacy Season 1, there will be spoilers. This video is intended for people who have already played the game and want to see our experience with it, or people who don't intend on playing the game at all and just want to see how it works. So if you don't want to know anything about the game, please stop watching this video now. Otherwise, it's great to have you with us, and let's get started. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to put this sticker on box number 8. And this just says to open package 8 if you lose 4 games in a row. So we now know that we'll be able to open this box if we start losing. Hopefully we'll never have to open it, right? So would you like to put that on?
Okay. So the sticker is now here.
Okay. And then this just goes back into the box. And hopefully we'll never see it again.
Yeah, we'll never have to open it.
I hope so. I hope so. Okay, and so this is our first time playing Pandemic Legacy as well. And there's a lot of secrets and things that we don't know about the game that we'll find out as it goes on. So the game is driven by this Legacy deck that we have here. And this is in a specific order. And the first card here says stop. So the game itself will tell us when to draw cards from this deck, and before we even set up the board we have to read these cards because this may have some changes to setup. So the first card here says to draw this card and read the other side just before you set up your first game. So let's do that. January mission briefing. You know the drill. We've got 4 viruses causing us problems. They seem to be mutating faster than usual. We have someone looking into that. For now, keep it under control as one of them may grow beyond our capabilities. Okay, and because we weren't told to stop, then we keep drawing. So would you like to read the next one?
Yeah. Objective: discover cures to the 4 diseases.
Oh, okay. So we've got our first objective. So that's pretty much the same as the regular pandemic, right?
Yeah.
And so the object of this game is to complete the number of objectives for that month that they tell you here on the board. So January has just 1 objective and it goes along. February has 1, March 2, April 2, May 3 and so on across the board. So for now we have to complete 1 objective. So that is to discover cures to the 4 diseases. Yeah. Okay, and the next card says stop. Do not draw any more cards. Put the reminder token on the 3rd space of the infection rate track. Okay, so Pandemic Legacy comes with this reminder token. So we put this one on the 3rd space. Okay. And then we are told that we have to draw this card as soon as the 2nd epidemic card has been completely resolved. Or at the end of the game if you win or lose before you draw the 2nd epidemic card. Oh, okay. So we'll just put this back on top of the Legacy deck. And so we know that when this 2nd epidemic comes out, then we have to
draw another card.
Keep going. So yeah. Okay, so now we can continue the board setup. Okay, so we've infected our initial 9 cities, and the cards that came out were mainly, well, the 3 were all in North America, right? All of the 3s. So we've got New York, Atlanta and San Francisco, which we need to take care of, but fortunately we're quite close to those, so
True. That
wasn't bad for us. And then Tehran and Johannesburg got 2 each. And so did Buenos Aires. And actually, different to Pandemic, Buenos Aires is actually connected to Johannesburg here. Yeah. So there's actually more connections in this. And then we got 1 on Hong Kong, 1 on Bogota, and 1 in Essen. Okay, so next step is to choose funded events and add them to the deck. So for any of you who have played Pandemic before, you'll know that you have these event cards that are in the deck. In Pandemic Legacy, you actually only can have as many events as you have funding. So you have an initial funding of 4. And if you lose the game, then you'll get an extra 2 funding, which means you can play 6 of these cards, or you can play 6 of these cards in the deck. However, if we win, then we
Yeah.
lose 2 funding because we obviously don't need it.
Need it,
And
yeah.
so it's reduced by 2. So at the moment we have 4 funding and we get to choose which 4 we're going to shuffle into the deck.
Oh, we'll definitely get One Quiet Night.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
very
I think
good.
that, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Wherever finishes up with a research station, that city can start off with a research station in the next game. So it mightn't be a bad idea to build one of these.
Yeah.
Resilient population, remove any card from the discard pile, right? We know that one. One Quiet Night, yeah, I think you're right. We definitely want that one, right?
Mm-hmm. Forecast is also good. We need some things that can help us.
It
during
gives
the
us, it gives us
infection.
2 rounds. Airlift can get us across to the other side of the board if we need to. What's this?
But that's not really necessary. We have cards later on that we can use to,
Yeah. Discard 1 to 3 city cards from your hand. The current player takes 1 additional action for every card you discarded.
That's good.
It's only good if it comes out near the end though, because you want your cards.
Okay.
So when I say near the end, when you get like 3 or 4 reds or something like that you don't need, it's already cured. Borrowed time. The current player takes 2 extra actions this turn. That's good.
Yeah, let me see the other one.
Remove 2 disease cubes from the board. Oh, that's good as
good.
well.
I think we should go for forecast. Remove 3.
I agree with you on remote treatment.
Forecast is good.
It is, but it gives us...
No, I mean if their infection is...
But the government grant is very good as well, right?
Yeah, but you know that we can always put a...
But we can only do that if we're in the city and have that card. And if we fly to that city, we can't do it.
Okay.
So if you ask me, I think one of these 2 city populations is so good as well. I don't think forecast. I think the forecast is good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely not this. Okay.
Yeah. And also airleaf is not. If we have government funds, we don't need airleaf. Yeah.
Transport across. Okay. We'll take this out. So, taking 2 extra actions this turn. Oh, we can take 4, so we get 2 more.
Yeah. Which is the current player.
Takes 2 extra actions.
Yeah.
That's quite good.
This one also is good. Resilient population.
Yeah.
Let's do this one. Government grant.
Okay, so 1 more.
Yeah.
My feeling is borrowed time.
Wait, this one, discard pile. You may play this between the infect and intensify steps of an epidemic.
That's really good as well,
yeah,
you know?
like, I mean, if things gonna go wrong later, this can help us. More than having... What's the use of 2 more action if we're already...
You want to go with that one, so?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are out of the game. Alright, so the 4 events that we've chosen, the 4 funded events, are Resilient Population. So that will allow us to remove any card in the infection discard pile from the game. And we can play this between infect and intensify steps of an epidemic. So that's really good. Then we have Government Grant. So that gives us a research station in any city we like. Of course, we can't put one of those on rioting, collapsing or fallen cities. And just to explain what that is, if a city outbreaks, then its panic level increases by 1. So at panic level 1, it's just unstable, it has no effect. Then at levels 2 and 3, the city is rioting, so we can't take any direct flights or charter flights in or out of the city. And the research stations that are already there get destroyed, and we can't place any more research stations there. And that's for the entire campaign, not just for this game. So we need to be very careful, right? And then the next level 4 is collapsing, so we discard 1 card of the city's colour to drive our ferry into the city. And finally, if it hits level 5, that means the city has fallen, so we discard 1 more card, that's a total of 2 of the city's colour to drive our ferry into the city. Yeah. And another thing is, if our character is in a city that outbreaks, then he takes a scar, and we'll add a sticker that will have a negative effect on the character. And finally, if a character is in a city that falls, then he's lost. And that means he's dead. You rip up the card and he's out of the game for good. That
ripping out the cards.
so tough, right?
Yeah.
And that also happens if he takes more than 2 scars. So we need to be careful about our characters as well.
And the third one that we chose is remote treatment. Remove 2 disease cubes from the board.
That could be very useful, yeah, if there's places we can't get to.
True. And the last one, which is my favorite as well from the original Pandemic,
Yeah.
One Quiet Night. Skip the next Infect City step and do not flip over any infection cards.
That's fantastic.
I hope we get that as well. That's very helpful.
Okay, so they get shuffled into the player deck. Okay, so because this is a 2-player game, then we start off with 4 player cards. 4. And those actually go face up in front of us in Pandemic Legacy. So you can take your cards there. And let's see what we got. Oh, I got the government grant.
I got the One Quiet Night and Resilient Population.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay, I'm not sure if we needed so many events starting off, but...
I know, right?
Yeah. Okay, and I also got London and Miami and Buenos Aires. So I've got 2 yellows. Okay, and next we have to prepare the player decks, and this is where we get our epidemics. So there are 5 epidemic cards in Pandemic Legacy. So I need to split this into 5 equal size piles. Okay, and we get our epidemic cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and let's shuffle up some of these. Oh, those are the scary cards, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's our player deck. And now it's at this stage that we choose our characters. So we actually get to see what the board looks like before we do that. Okay, so I am going to choose the researcher, and that means that I may give any one of my city cards when I share knowledge. It need not match my city, and a player who shares knowledge with me on their turn can take any one of my city cards. So at this time, we're supposed to give our characters a name, which we write on here. So my researcher, whose date of birth is November the 3rd, no mention of a name.
No mention of a year?
No mention of a year, is going to be Jenny Detouche.
Jenny Detouche.
Yeah.
That's hard to pronounce.
She's French.
French researcher?
She's a French researcher, that's right. Okay, Jenny, so...
Jenny Detouche, huh?
Detouche. Okay.
All right. And I choose the scientist, which date of birth is May 23rd.
Okay.
You need only 4 cards of the same color to do the discover a cure action.
Yeah, I think that we're going to have good synergy with these 2 characters.
With a researcher, yeah. What would be my name? Yeah. So she's a girl. The scientist here is a girl, so maybe Stephanie Hawk.
Okay.
No, let's name her Stephanie Hawk.
Okay.
Yeah. Name of my scientist. Let me write her name. Stephanie Hawk. All right.
Okay.
Now she has a name.
Excellent. Okay. Okay, and the next step, step 8. Actually, if you see here, it says rules sticker D. And there's rules sticker B and C and things here. So there will be rules added to the game later on. And then we also use the game winning bonuses, which we don't have in our first game yet. And step 10, begin play.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start in Atlanta because that's the only city with a research station. But in future months in the campaign, other cities may start with a research station. So we actually have to randomly choose a starting player. Yeah. Okay, so choose
this one.
Okay, so that's going to be me.
Researcher goes first. That's true. Like a research first before the scientists execute researches.
Okay, so we need to clear these areas here, right? So there's no point in showing knowledge yet, really, is there? Like, I can give you London if you're going to collect blue, but we really don't know what you're going to get.
True.
And I think it's a good idea to throw these out.
I think we should. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't even.
And we need to take some off Atlanta as well. So what if I take 1 from Atlanta?
Okay.
And then go 2, 3, and take 1 from San Francisco. And then on your turn, you can go and get New York, and hopefully Epidemic card won't come out now.
All right. Player card.
Okay, so
Bangkok.
And Beijing. Oh, okay,
Bangkok
so a
and
couple of
Beijing.
reds. So maybe I can get some reds to you later on.
Yeah, because I think I should be the one curing the disease since I only need 4.
That's right, yeah. And you have 3 already. Okay, and so the hand limit is 7, and I have 6 cards now.
Okay. So you need to give me some.
Yeah,
later.
so, well, we need to be in the same city for us to do that, but I think that your priority is going to be New York. Okay, so the infection rate is 2. So we get Delhi. And Delhi is here.
The second is Chennai.
Chennai. Okay, down here.
Okay, should I get 1 from Atlanta before I go to New York? Or should I?
If Atlanta ends up outbreaking, then we'll lose our research station there.
Yeah, so I think I should remove 1. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4.
Okay.
And for my player card, Karachi.
Oh, we're getting lots of different colors.
Oh, Atlanta. So you have 1 blue, 2, 4, 6. We need to use some of our cards now. So you have 1 blue, London.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to infect 2 cities first, anyway.
Let's Milan.
Okay.
And Chicago.
Chicago. Okay, there's lots of blue coming out.
Yeah.
And back to me?
Yes, back to you.
How about I make my way back over to you? So I take 1 off San Francisco, 2, 3, and just stop there. And then on your turn, you can take 2 cards off me.
Okay.
So 1 from San Francisco, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then 2 new cards. Epidemic.
Ooh.
Okay, so we increase.
Yeah. So first infect the bottom card, which is Soul.
So we get 3 in Soul.
Then
and now Intensify. So do we want to take Soul out of the deck, or is it too early to worry about that?
I think that's too early.
It's a little too early. I think so too.
We'll use it later when we really needed it.
Well,
Remember last time when we played the original Pandemic?
We did play a little too early. But our problem at this stage is I'm going to have... Oh, actually, I'm going to have only 7 at the end of this because one of them is an epidemic.
Okay.
Okay, and my second card is Kinshasa. So I actually have 3 yellows now.
Yeah. If I can get yellow later, I'll give them to you, and you give me blue.
But we'll have to meet up in that city to do it, so it's better if I get cards to you, right?
Yeah, true. Oh, true, correct. Okay, so Milan.
Milan, okay.
Let's infect Milan.
Just don't get Seoul.
Soul. Our first outbreak.
Our first outbreak. So Seoul outbreaks, and we get a cube on Beijing,
Shanghai and Tokyo.
Tokyo, okay.
Do we get a sticker here?
And yes, we're going to get a sticker there. Okay, so because of the outbreak, then
Seoul.
Seoul becomes unstable, and our outbreak track marker moves down 1. So the panic level increases by 1.
The panic level increases by 1. There you go.
Okay. And so people aren't happy in Seoul. So if we get another outbreak, then we're going to have rioting there.
So it's my go.
Okay, well, I think I should collect the yellow ones, right?
Yeah.
Because I've got 3 of them. So I can give you, like, maybe I give you the 2 red ones.
Yeah, but I'll have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I have to, and I'm gonna get more cards.
Right.
So, yeah, I want to put this
Resilient population.
population.
It just seems that it's a bit early to do that when we don't have a lot of cities that are in danger, right?
Yeah, I think I should get. Okay, let me get you the red color.
Okay, so you're going to have to discard.
Yeah, I will discard the Karach.
Or play one of your. Maybe. Oh, it's me that has the government.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna go to Seoul. I'll use the Seoul, so I think you should give me your London. So we'll start collecting the blue first. You'll give me. I can use my Seoul to go to Seoul and start removing here.
But hold on. So that will mean that we have a total of 3 blues between us. Okay.
Yeah. And then I will get and hope that I can get another blue and in my round.
Okay, so I can give you London then.
Yeah.
So that's 1 action.
Just 1 action.
So how many cards have you now?
I've got 2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay.
So that's 1 action. And my second action, I'm going to use my Seoul ticket to fly to Seoul.
Okay.
So that's second, and my third is I'll just remove 2 here.
Yeah, good idea.
So 2, 3, 4. And hope I can get a blue card.
I should have given you the reds, yeah.
Red. And
nice,
Washington.
excellent.
So I have to go to.
No, I can build.
You have a government grant.
A research station anywhere.
So then you have to on your next go. you have to build somewhere.
Yeah, or I can do it at any stage. So we'll see where you are and where it makes more sense to do it. But the scary thing about doing it in Seoul is because if it goes up another panic level and it starts rioting, then we will lose the research station. And also, I think it's a good idea to put research stations in somewhere that's connected to a lot of cities, you know?
So maybe Tehran or Baghdad, somewhere like Baghdad, because it's connected to so many cities.
But also you're going to have to be able to get to it to cure, so it needs to be close to you, so it definitely needs to be in Asia.
How about Hong Kong?
Let's see where you are at your turn. Okay, so you got your cards and we are infecting now, right?
2 cities, so Atlanta. And Johannesburg.
Oh, Johannesburg is very dangerous down there now. Okay, so back to me, right? So...
Johannesburg is difficult.
Yeah.
Can you go there?
I've got 3 yellows.
Yeah, Buenos Aires.
Yeah, Buenos Aires is close. I can fly down there. I'm just wary of using our cards up, but...
But I think we shouldn't take a chance of another outbreak.
Yeah.
So use that one to fly to Buenos Aires.
Or Kinshasa is right beside... No, but Buenos Aires has 2 cubes on it. Okay. Yeah. So I will do that. I'll fly down to Buenos Aires.
That's 1.
Oh, before I do that, do I need to take 1 off New York? New York is going to be coming back out of there.
Yeah, so maybe...
So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take 1 off New York.
So that's your 1 action.
I fly to Buenos Aires for 2.
2.
And then drive or ferry to Johannesburg. I guess I'm ferrying.
Yeah.
And then I'll remove 1 from Johannesburg. That's 4. Oh God, this is tense. When you think of the repercussions that's going to last right throughout the game, it's very scary. And I got Milan.
Oh, at least you can use that now to travel because we have the 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And Bogota. Oh, I've got another yellow.
Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. I have to remove 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think I should just remove. Should we play the resilient population later? Or no, I'll remove Karachi.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I should remove Karachi.
Okay. Yeah, we've nowhere that's currently about to outbreak, so
So
We need to be careful of our events. We were kind of unlucky. We got all 3 events
Events.
in one go, right?
it's okay, but it's not okay. Like, I mean, you can't use them and it's like making your hands full.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, where are we? We are back to infecting, right?
Infecting. So we infected. We
Yeah,
infect 2 cards. So San Francisco,
Okay. And maybe New York or something will come out.
Buenos Aires.
Okay, I'll head
It's
over there
good
and
you're
try to look
closer.
after this area.
Okay, so it's my go. I have to remove all this. Cure the blue disease. Do you mind to?
Yeah, where should we build it? Where are you going after this?
I want to go to somewhere in Tehran, but I want to cure it right now so I can have a space in my hand. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so should I build it in Kolkata? Is that central enough, or should I build it in Hong Kong?
Hong Kong is better because it's
connected to a lot of
connected
places.
to a lot of places.
Okay, and you'll be able to make it down there. Okay, so I'm going to play the government grant, which you can play at any time, and it's not an action, and you can play even if it's not your own turn. And so I will add a research station to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Right, so my goes. So I will do 1, 2, and then I will cure the blue disease because I'm a scientist, so I only need 4. 1, 2,
Well
3,
done.
4.
Nice. So this
Blue
comes
disease.
up here, and blue is now cured.
So that's 1, 2, 3, and I still have 1. I'll just remove the cube here for my 4th action.
Good idea.
Yeah. Alright, so new player card. Oh, Essen, the blue ones are coming out. Epidemic.
Oh, okay. So now our second epidemic then means that we're going to go back to our legacy deck once we have finished the epidemic. Resolving the epidemic. So first of all, we increase.
Yeah.
So that goes up here. This
Then
comes out.
3 infect Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, that's close to you though, so
Yeah.
that's not too bad. Actually, that was lucky. That's lucky because as long as it doesn't come out straight away, of course.
Yeah. Then we intensify.
Yeah, this is the bit that we don't like. Oh, and Buenos Aires is dangerous there too.
Do you think we should use one quiet night now, or it's still too early? I have the resilient population
How many cards are in there? We have 2 possibilities of outbreaks, right?
Yeah, which is Ho Chi Minh and
Buenos Aires.
But I think we're still okay because even if the outbreak, we're still a little bit far. I think. Yeah, I think we're still okay for now.
Well, hold on. We also have a resilient population, so we could take one of them out.
But we can do that when the board later becomes even crazier. You know, it's like
The thing is, we're about to draw 2 cards, right? And there's only 2, 4, 6, 7 cards here.
But
So-
the only worry we have is Buenos Aires and
Ho Chi Minh.
Ho Chi Minh.
Wait, there's a 1 in 3 chance that one of them will come out, and both of them could come out.
if both of them can, if Buenos Aires will outbreak, Johannesburg will outbreak. Oh,
No,
not
Johannesburg
yet.
won't. It's okay.
Sorry, yeah, it won't. There's only 2.
So, are we going to take the chance?
I still think that we can use it later when it's even more. I really wanted to use them, but I think we might need them more later in the game. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll take the chance.
All right.
One is Seoul.
All right. 1 in Seoul. So just survive this one.
Buenos Aires.
Okay. So we
second
get our
outbreak.
second outbreak. So this moves down. I think we probably should have used it.
Yeah.
2, 3, and we get 1 here in Johannesburg. And Buenos Aires panic level goes up. Okay, and Buenos Aires goes up to panic level 1, so we have to try to avoid that.
At least you're close there. You can fix those 2 countries.
Yeah. But now the problem is that Ho Chi Minh City is likely to come up very, very soon as well and give us our 3rd outbreak. Okay, and that's all the infections?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of the epidemic. And actually, sorry, before we drew those, then we should have gone to our legacy deck. So we're a little late, but let's hope that it doesn't make any difference. So I'll draw this as soon as the second epidemic card has been completely resolved. Oh, January mission briefing update. Worst fears confirmed. The disease with the most cubes on the board of those that have not discovered cures is now classified as Coda 403A. If there are 2 or more eligible diseases or all are cured, select one to be Coda 403A. The cure to Coda can no longer be found using known techniques. Players can continue to treat Coda, but it is drug resistant, and players taking the treat action must now spend 1 additional action to treat Coda. Right now, destroy your original objective card. A new objective will follow. Then open dossier door 19. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's even harder now to treat. 2 actions.
Okay, so which one is it going to be? Disease with the most cubes on the board that hasn't been cured. So blue has been cured. So I have 2, 3, 4, 7, 10 of those, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there. Yeah, so it's going to be the yellow one. Oh no, this is really bad for us because we need to treat those, but it's going to take 2 actions each. We should have played our Quiet Night, I think.
Well, we can play it on the next turn.
Yeah. Well,
depending on what objective is. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to tear this card up. Okay, so we have to destroy this card. Oh, this is so hard. I hate doing this.
I know you don't like tearing your components.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm stronger in this emotionally. It's down.
It's gone. It's gone.
Now it's gone.
Wow, okay.
It's gone.
Yeah, okay. Let's split that up and we'll just leave that. That is gone for now. And we have to open dossier door number 19. So let's see what's in behind this. Apply this sticker in the disease tracking area of the board next to the disease with the most cubes on the board. So that's the yellow one. Okay. And I guess that just goes in here, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so Coda 403A. Treat disease requires 2 actions, cannot be cured. Wow, that's hard.
Yeah, let's remove this from the board. Cannot be cured.
Okay, and so this one is done.
Next objective.
Next, oh yes, our new objective. Here you go.
Objective. Discover cures to the 3 normal diseases. This must always be one of the objectives you complete to win the game.
Oh yes, and it says mandatory here on the top. Okay.
Oh, so we need to cure the red and the black. Keep drawing. From this point on in the legacy deck, draw cards, reading both sides, one at a time, until you hit a stop card. Stop cards will tell you when to start drawing again. If you do not see a stop card, keep drawing.
Okay. So here's our new objective. And for January, we need to complete 1 objective. So now we just need to find cures. We just need to.
It's not easy, yeah?
No. So back to the legacy deck. We've got stop. Do not draw any more cards. Draw this card at the end of your first game in January before selecting your game end upgrades. So we will not be drawing anything until we complete this. Okay.
Ooh.
So it's my turn again, eh? So it's going to take 2 actions to clear Johannesburg. Do you want to use resilient population to remove Buenos Aires at least? Oh, hold on, what have we got? So we still need Ho Chi Minh City.
Do your actions now and then we'll do
we'll
it.
See what it looks like.
See what it looks like.
So to treat this is going to cost 2 actions. So that's 2. Even if I go there, I can't do anything.
Then we can use our resilient population.
So I can use my other 2 actions to take another off Johannesburg, really? Because...
Or come closer to me, because I need to get the red cards from you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. You have Milan, right? So we can fly. You can fly to Milan, and I'll meet you there.
Because you can go to Essen.
Yeah, I can go to Essen.
Are we just going to forget about you? Because Johannesburg is going to come out again. And then we're going to be in trouble again.
Okay. Then that will be on your next move. Then I cannot get the red one until my next move, so...
Okay, but I only have 2 anyway. That's only a total of 3.
Okay.
God, this is tough. I think that... Oh yeah, we can use resume population after the next epidemic, right?
Yeah. So treat the another cube in Johannesburg.
Okay,
Just to
so
be on the
that's
safe side,
so that's my 4 actions.
Your 4 actions.
Wow.
Okay, and then you draw your
2
play
cards.
card.
Give me yellow Tehran. Give me yellow red Hong Kong.
Oh,
okay.
but we have the red.
We have
color.
4 between us. Yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. So I have to get rid of 1. Blue is cured, so I'll just get rid of Milan.
But
right?
it's harder for us to meet now because...
I can get into Tehran.
Oh, okay. But I am in Essen, right?
Oh, right.
I can go to Essen. So I think... but have we... Can we look at this?
Yeah, you can check the discard piles.
We already discard one black card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should remove Tehran for now.
So that we can meet up in Milan.
Yeah, we can meet in Europe.
Okay, I'll get rid of Tehran. So.
Or you can get rid of the yellow cards because we can't cure yellow anyway, right?
That is genius.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
So let's see. I'm going to hold on to Bogota so that I can fly down there.
True.
What about Miami? Where is that? That's up here. Yeah, I'll get rid of Miami. So.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a very good point. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now it's let's infect cities.
Oh God.
All right.
Okay, now it's actually I was hoping for a yellow, but you're right, that's already cured. So, yeah, it's a good thing I didn't get one.
Okay, so infect 2, Johannesburg.
Good Lord.
Yeah. And next is Milan.
Milan is getting very dangerous. It's a good thing that we kept that Milan card, right?
Yeah. All right, it's my go. I need to go Ho Chi Minh.
Yeah.
So that's 1. Should I go?
So moving is 1 and taking 1 is another, right?
Yeah, then I go. I'm gonna go to Essen.
Okay, and then come down to Milan.
No, because if that will outbreak, I got a scar. So I'll have to do it on my next move.
But the epidemic card, well, it could be beside its
I can't cure anyway, because I only have. So this is 1, 2, then I fly 3, 4. So I might as well stay in Essen. I remove 1 in Ho Chi Minh. Okay, so let me do that again. I'm here, so 1, 2, 3, and I use my Essen.
Oh yeah, good idea. Yeah, take 2 out of Ho Chi Minh. Yeah.
Okay, so that's my 4 action. And please give me either black or red card. Oh, black. Okay. Algiers. Oh, Delhi.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see how it goes. We're going to be using my resilient population in a bit.
Yeah.
So, 1 is Atlanta.
Atlanta's in trouble now as well.
2 is San Francisco.
San Francisco has 3 on it too.
Oh, can you... Oh.
Yeah, we need to get back there.
Yeah. Okay, why don't you try to go here?
Okay, so... Yeah, it depends on what cards I get that come out, you know? Like, should I not just stay trying to collect red and give you the black? And you'll just have to collect a black some other way, right?
Okay.
Because there's no point in me wasting 3 actions to give you 3 red cards. And then maybe you can use your Sydney. Well, actually, it's not really going to be much use. You can use your Sydney to get quicker to San Francisco.
Or
because it's connected down there to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. Or we can use some of our cards to build a
research stations.
station.
Yeah, but we have to be in the cities to do that, remember?
Okay, so what are your yellow cards?
I've got Bogota and Kinshasa.
So
I can build one here.
And then go straight here. And I'll take care of Milan later. Anyway, we have my resilient population.
We might need a quiet night as well, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see what's out here already. San Francisco, Atlanta, Milan, Buenos Aires. All 4 of them are actually here at the moment.
So we can use the one quiet night.
We'll use a quiet night if we get an epidemic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you go to use your Kinshasa.
Okay, so 1, and then Kinshasa to build a research station.
Here's your new research station.
Okay, good. That's 2, and then I fly up to Atlanta for 3, and then clear one off for 4.
Oh, you can remove all of them because the blue
it's
one
cured.
is cured.
It's cured. Yes, yes. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So, okay, and 2 cards. So give me a red. Nice, Shanghai. And another red.
Another red.
Oh, black.
So, but that's the 4
that we need.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I get rid of Bogota. I might need that to fly down there, though. What do you think?
No, it's better you keep Milan, so at least I can be in the same.
So I've got 4 reds, so I'm keeping those for sure.
Yeah. And I have 1. So if we are in the same place, I can give you my Sydney.
No, because I'm the researcher, so it's only you can give it to me unless we go to Sydney.
True.
So we just have to wait until I pick up a red on my own turn, I think. The question is getting these 2 blacks to you. So it makes sense for me to throw away Bogota. And then maybe if we get an epidemic, we'll take Buenos Aires out with resilient population.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
I still have 1 quiet night, remember?
That's true, yeah. Okay, so we have to infect before we do anything else.
Well, infect Ho Chi Minh.
Okay.
It's good I remove some there earlier.
Yeah.
We infect 2, so Hong Kong.
Hong Kong is safe for now. Okay, and back to you. So, first things first, just
Milan.
get Milan fixed up. Yeah.
So 1, and then 2.
Excellent. Okay.
And then I really need to come to you to get. Should I go closer here?
Well, let's see. What are you going to be doing next? You're looking. There is a possibility you could pick up the 2 black cards in there, right? So.
Yeah. So that's 2. So
like,
I need to get closer to a station. So 2, 3, 4. So my next go I can cure Kinshasa. Or if ever I'm in Kinshasa, you can move on your next closer to me.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I hope this is black. Oh,
yes!
Black. 1. Oh, Montreal.
Okay.
So I just need 1 from you. Anyway, that will save us 1 move.
And how many cards have you?
2, 4, 6, 7.
Oh, so we never decided which one. So I'm going to throw out Bogota. Sorry, I forgot to say
you're
which one
supposed to have 8,
out.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's infect. Should we use 1? Do we need 1 quiet night right now?
I think not yet, because San Francisco is here.
Okay.
And so Buenos Aires is here as well.
Oh, okay.
So nothing can outbreak just yet. So we don't need a quiet night
epidemic later.
If we get an epidemic, definitely.
So Tehran.
Oh, that's looking dangerous too.
But I hope I will be able to
Well, I can fly there.
To Tehran.
Yeah. And I can meet you there and give you Moscow
Okay.
if you need it.
No, I need to go to Kinshasa for the research station. Anyway, that's 1. 2 is Bogota.
Here.
Okay.
And I just got rid of my Bogota card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and back to me, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I need to get a red. So should I clear San Francisco for now? Bogota I'm worried about. Buenos Aires I'm worried about. But I think 1, 2, 3, and I can go to...
Then fly to Milan, so I get closer. You get closer to me, so I can treat the
Okay,
black.
yeah. Or should I go to Tehran, because that's the
true.
dangerous one. So I'll fly to Tehran, which is 4.
Okay, that's your 4. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then 2 cards. Please give me a red. Epidemic. Oh, so
we'll
the
definitely use the
infections go up to
one quiet night.
3. So I need to draw 1 more card. Let's not forget that. But first of all, increase infect Jakarta. Oh dear. So where's Jakarta gone there?
Ooh.
And intensify. Now, before I intensify, do you want to use your resilient population on any of these?
Should we use that, or should we use 1 quiet night?
We can use both if we need to. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 places that can affect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 11, so...
Yeah, but 1 quiet night will skip the next infect city step. The entire infect city step.
So maybe we should use both, because we won't get another chance to take out one of these cities. So should we use the resilient population and take out, like, what about Bogota? Because if that outbreaks, then Buenos Aires gets hit.
Yeah.
And, you know, if Buenos Aires gets hit, then Bogota... Even Buenos Aires maybe we should take out, because that's already got a sticker on it.
Yeah, I think we should remove...
But that's going to outbreak if Bogota goes as well. So, or Jakarta, or, you know...
But you see, Bogota is connected to more cities.
It's more dangerous.
It's
okay.
More dangerous. So let's remove Bogota.
Okay, so this is out of the game now.
So my a resilient population is now out.
This is really tough, right?
Yeah, but we're going to use 1 quiet night now, just to buy us some time.
And this goes back on top. And I haven't drawn my second card yet, which is Istanbul. So I didn't get the red I was looking for.
Okay, so this is now...
Oh no, I moved that up already.
You already moved that up? Okay.
And so we're not drawing 3 cards then?
Yeah, because I'm using the 1 quiet night.
Okay, so we need to really, really quickly cure these diseases. Yeah. So, like...
What if I go to you, so 1, 2, and I get the card from you.
That's 3.
You have Tehran, right?
No, I don't anymore, because I've used it to fly here. But for your 4th action, then you can clear a cube off Tehran, at least.
Yeah.
It makes this a little bit safer.
And then we can use one of your cards, and on your next go, you can use Istanbul to make a research station here, so it's closer.
Right, okay.
So give me Moscow.
It's still going to take 2 turns, so...
But look at Jakarta as
well.
no,
everywhere is dangerous.
My other option is I use Sydney to fly to Sydney and go Jakarta and cure...
No, you no matter what you do, you have to get this card off me.
Oh, what if I get a black card later?
What if you don't?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do... So 1, 2... And I get...
So I'll give you Moscow, because you might be able to, or I can give you Istanbul, and I'll create... I'm just wondering, I have both of these.
Oh, so give me Istanbul and you can create in Moscow. Okay. So it's closer to me. So 3 and then 4. And 3.
Okay. And then 2 cards, and we'll start praying that you get...
Get something. Oh,
you did get the black one.
I did get the black. And another Mumbai.
Wow, all the black cards are out now,
2,
right?
4, 6, 8. So let me just remove. Chennai or...
Okay, somewhere that's nowhere close to us. So how about Istanbul? It's not really much use to us.
Yeah, okay, so I'll remove Istanbul.
The one I gave you.
The one that you just gave me. And then...
Oh, how close can you get to somewhere to build a research station? Oh, you've got Delhi.
Yeah.
So when you turn in your cards, if you keep Delhi, the others are Algiers, that's too far away from you.
Yeah.
Cairo, Mumbai is down here. Yeah, if you keep Delhi and then turn in the other 4 cards, and then you can build a research station here yourself.
Yeah, true.
And I'll start making my way down towards Asia.
Oh, wait. So I can remove Montreal. I don't need Montreal. So this is my second. Okay, so 2, 4... Oh, I can still keep it. Sorry.
You've got 7.
2, 4, 6, 7, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And now let's infect. Oh, hopefully. Tehran.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's the one that we wanted.
Buenos Aires.
That's the one we
No,
didn't want. Okay, so this is serious trouble for us now. Outbreak goes up to 3. Then we get one in... just a moment. So the panic level then goes up in Buenos Aires to level 2. So they're rioting in Buenos Aires.
Okay, level 2 in Buenos Aires.
Yeah, that's not good. And then we get
One
in Santiago, one in Sao Paulo, one in Johannesburg, and then Bogota
Well, outbreak.
outbreaks. Okay, so Bogota is going to outbreak and it gets panic level 1. And now that's going to break into Mexico City and into Miami.
Ah, we're dead. 'Cause
No, Lima and Sao Paulo. But Buenos Aires won't outbreak again
Ah, okay.
in the same turn anyway.
Ooh, so that's the second, and the third is Ho Chi Minh. Ooh.
That's some trouble as well. Okay.
Yeah, I need to go Sydney to do that. Okay. So
It's me, right?
Virgo.
Okay, so I clear one off Tehran.
No, why don't you use one of your red cards to get here? Because anyway, I can collect them on the next go.
Tehran's not going to come out yet. So
Yeah.
I need 2 red cards to be able to cure the red disease. So I'm not really... Oh, do you know what I can do? You have enough cards for black. Okay, so I can go... You take care of Tehran, right? I go 1 to Moscow, and then I can use my Moscow card to fly wherever I want.
Yeah, and fly to Ho Chi Minh.
No, to Jakarta, because Ho Chi Minh's here for now.
Okay.
So that's 2. 1 off Jakarta is 3. And maybe I'll just take another off Jakarta, because then the next move I'll go in towards Ho Chi Minh. So that's 4. Please give me a red card. Madrid, not a red card. And Sao Paulo, not a red card. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards. And now infect 3.
Johannesburg.
Oh, we're in trouble here. Okay, so we're going to outbreak in I think we've lost.
Why?
Johannesburg is going to outbreak, and we get 1 here, 1 here. And then it's going to change to Buenos Aires. So hold on, Johannesburg gets panic level 1.
Yeah. Oh, this is really stressful. We have all the things we need. We just need some time to cure them.
Okay, and now that's going to change to Buenos Aires. So Buenos Aires is going to go to level 3, panic level 3, and it is rioting there. Level 3, and our outbreaks go up again. And so that is going to go to Santiago, and Sao Paulo is going to outbreak, and so we get a panic level 1 there.
And Bogota is going to outbreak.
Yep. Sao Paulo was level 1. And then that outbreaks into Madrid, Lagos,
And
and if we were lucky, we would have not had it go into Bogota as well, right?
Yeah.
Because we've only 2 cubes left, but there's nowhere else for it to go before that. So Bogota is going to Outbreak, so we lose.
That's so
Bogota.
bad.
And Bogota goes up to level 2, so just a moment. Bogota goes to level 2. And that's it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so bad. We have all the cities we need to cure. If only we survive this turn, we can cure the black. And then I can try to come
But I wouldn't have gotten the reds just yet.
No, but I still have red. One more round and...
Okay, so now we have to mark our calendar here. So
January.
Yeah.
At least none of us get scarred.
That's true. And we lose. And so our funding for the next time is going to go up to 6.
Okay.
Okay. And so next time we'll have to play January again. We've one more chance to defeat it.
Okay.
And now we choose 2 new upgrades. But before we do that, we have to go back to the Legacy deck. So here's our new card. Draw this card at the end of your first game in January before selecting your game end upgrades.
Oh, win bonus.
Win bonus. Scratch this bonus off if you win a game in January. Destroy this card at the end of February. Okay, so we still have our chance to win it, right?
Yeah.
So we leave this out, I guess. Okay, we don't know what that's going to be. That needs to be scratched off. And draw this card just before you set up your first game in February. So
that will stay
we
there
won't
for
be
now,
doing this one just yet. Yeah. Okay, so we do get 2 upgrades, and we have a choice of positive mutations, which we can't do because we didn't eradicate a disease. We can get character upgrades, so we choose one of these stickers to put on one of our characters. Unfunded events, those are stickers that we add to city cards, and when they come out we can use them either as a city card or we can use the card for the unfunded event. And finally, starting research stations. So Kinshasa and Hong Kong here have research stations, so we can actually choose to have one of those start at the beginning of every game. Yeah. So we have 2.
We need Hong Kong.
I agree. Yeah, I think we'll get
it's 2 opposite sides. So.
Okay, so we'll put a starting research station in Hong Kong. Okay, so Hong Kong is going to have a starting research station, and we have one more choice. So we'll put it beside this here. Okay. Okay, and
so we have one more upgrade.
So let's have a look.
What if we put another
in Kinshasa?
Yeah, in Kinshasa. So we have way to go around it's easier for us next time.
That's one idea. Or see the character upgrades. So Grizzle, do not gain a scar when you're in a city when it outbreaks. Flexible, for an action, discard a card to draw a card of the same color from the player discard pile. Okay. At the start of your turn, look at the top 2 infection cards. Increase your hand limit by 1 card. Once per... Oh, that's good. Increase your hand limit by 1 card. If we put that on my character for the researcher, that's 1 extra card that he can carry. And so when giving you the cards, I'll be able to hold more to give them away. So that's one possible one. The other one is don't gain a... the other one down here. Once per turn, you may treat disease in a connected city. In a city connected to your city. So that's good as well. And don't discard a card when taking a direct flight. Show the card and return it to your hand. Okay, so that's just... Oh, that is good,
that
actually.
Is good.
So you can go there and you can put it... So that could go on...
And then you can use it to make a research center or whatever you need.
What I would suggest, let's say, not gaining a scar in a city when it outbreaks is nice as well, because when you go in there, you can, not worry about getting a scar like, earlier on you didn't want to go into Milan just in case you get a scar.
But the thing is, we can forecast that. I mean, if a city is about to upgrade, we can see that, so we can avoid that. But the hand limit will help us, I think.
Yeah, so I would say either the hand limit or another starting research station.
Yeah, the reason why I like the starting a research center here is that we can move around the
It is.
the
It
map.
is good. And you know what? That's probably our best bet because some games you don't even build a second research station because
Exactly.
you have to waste a card on it.
True.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I think I want to do that. So at least we on the next time we already have like one spot.
And we
each of the
can we can decide where to
Yeah.
start as well. We both have to start in the same place, but at the same research station. But we can decide which one. Okay,
We can
I
start in
agree with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
Because like going around is our problem at is our issue at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, so Kinshasa now has a starting research station.
It's good. I'm sad that we lose, but it's good we have a second chance at it.
Yeah, where we have to do it the next time.
Yeah. We should have played One Quiet Night or Resilient Population a little bit earlier because we ended up having trouble in Johannesburg and Buenos Aires. That would have bought us the time we needed to treat the diseases there and prevent the outbreaks.
I don't think it was a good thing that we started off with 3 funded events in our opening hands. At the start of the game, we needed as many city cards as we could get our hands on, and they were taking up valuable space in our hands.
We need to be very careful next time with Buenos Aires and Bogota. They are both rioting and we cannot use flights to get in and out of there. On top of that, we need 2 actions to treat the yellow disease there.
I think we should have tried to meet up more often so I could have used Jenny Detouche's researcher ability to give Stephanie Hawke the cards needed to complete the sets and get a cure.
We didn't succeed this time, but at least our characters are not scarred. That would have made it much more difficult next time.
We'll get another chance at January, so hopefully the starting research stations will help us get around a bit easier. We'll also have some extra funding, so let's see how that helps. So that was our first chapter of Pandemic Legacy Season 1. We hope it was as much fun for you as it was for us.
Thanks for watching, guys. We will be back next week with a regular episode of All Aboard. And as for Pandemic Legacy Season 1, we will have our next episode on the last Friday of next month.
Yeah, guys, and if you liked what you saw, it would really help us if you could subscribe to our channel or hit the thumbs up button down there below. Thanks a lot for watching and looking forward to see you next time.
Bye!
Bye.